The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip, and we will do a job with it, too. We'll own it and be responsible for dismantling all of the dangerous unexploded bombs and other weapons on the site, level the site, and get rid of the destroyed buildings. And I don't want to be cute, I don't want to be a wise guy, but the Riviera of the Middle East, this could be something that could be so bad, this could be so magnificent.
An international summit on Gaza is set to take place in Egypt's resort city of Sharm el-Sheikh on Monday. The meeting will be co-chaired by Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi and U.S. President Donald Trump, in a bid to end the devastating war in Gaza and stabilize the Middle East. According to the Egyptian presidency, leaders from more than 20 countries will attend. Among them, UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres, UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, France's Emmanuel Macron, Italy's Giorgia Meloni, and Spain's Pedro Sanchez. The summit aims to usher in a new era of regional security and stability. It remains unclear whether Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu or representatives of Hamas will take part. Their absence could determine how far the talks progress toward a lasting peace arrangement. The summit follows the first phase of a U.S.-brokered ceasefire, which has largely held in Gaza. Israeli troops have begun partial withdrawals, and tens of thousands of Palestinians are returning to their destroyed homes in the north. More than 67,000 people have been killed since the start of the conflict, leaving much of Gaza in ruins and on the brink of famine.
My house, which I built 40 years ago, was gone in a moment. There is no one left for me. All my brothers are gone, martyred, and my nephews have all been martyred. What's left in the world? Death is better than the struggle that we are in.
Local authorities in Gaza report that over 5,000 emergency operations have been carried out since the truce began. Teams are recovering bodies, clearing rubble, and restoring essential services, despite severe shortages of fuel, vehicles, and equipment caused by Israel's ongoing blockade.
The Interior Ministry. Forces are deploying across the Gaza Strip completely, in the areas that are not under control of the occupation. The biggest deployment is in the intersections and markets for the security of citizens, so that the grieving people feel that there's law and that no one is above the law.
The World Food Programme and UNICEF are urging Israel to reopen border crossings to allow more aid in. WFP says it is ready to restart food distribution at 145 sites across Gaza, while UNICEF plans to scale up supplies for malnourished children and families displaced by war. As part of the ceasefire agreement, Hamas and other armed groups are expected to release 20 living Israeli captives and return the bodies of 28 others on Monday. In exchange, Israel will release around 250 Palestinian prisoners and 1,700 detainees from Gaza who have been held without charge. In Tel Aviv, thousands gathered in Hostages Square to celebrate the expected return of captives. President Trump's envoy Steve Witkoff, alongside Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump, addressed the crowd, receiving loud applause for their role in brokering the deal. Many protesters credited Washington's mediation, not the Israeli government, for achieving the breakthrough.
For 2 years, we are waiting for this day, for this moment. It's very, very exciting us. All of us feel happy for the family, for the hostages, that finally, we hope, finally we will see all of them earlier as possible. And we think that without the President Trump, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen.
The Sharm el-Sheikh summit now stands as a critical test for the region's future. Whether it delivers a path toward lasting peace or becomes another diplomatic pause will depend on the willingness of all parties to move beyond war.